Next, we're going to start my swing through progressional series. This series is basically the meat and potatoes, the bread and butter, the syrup and pancakes, and everything that I do. Everything that I do that I've done before this all centers around getting us prepared and ready for this next set of exercises. We're going to start with a progressional exercise that will take us from the layup to the jump shot with a series of different ball handling intangibles. So again, we're going to start with a progression. It's a layup. It's very simple. What these drills do, they will also increase the cardio aspect of the game, because we'll start moving in a manner that you need to get accustomed to in order to be prepared and better able to have success on the basketball court. Because what we're going to be doing here is every time we shoot on these drills, it's almost like I call it getting back on defense. So for the last 3 years, I've gone from, shooting 3 per side, 4 per side, 5 per side. I tried to go to 6, and I didn't think 6 worked because I was killing Macy. So what I want to do is I want to stay with 5 per side, which gives me a total of 10. But what we're going to do right now is Grier is going to do 3 per side, and on that 3 per side, you'll notice that it's only a layup, but it's not a very easy thing to do. Because what she's going to have to do is Grier is going to have to focus on her swing through. That's why we call it the swing through progressional series. She's going to concentrate on her swing through. She's going to have to keep the ball low on her shoelaces, and I know you've heard that before because, again, remember, we're going 5 through 10, not 1 through 10. So I assume that someone at some particular time have told you when you swing through, make sure that you keep the ball low. So I'm going to emphasize to her keeping the ball low. We're going to swing through, and she's going to attack the basket with only 1 dribble. And every single time after she shoots the ball, she has to go back on defense again by touching the side of the gym, and then she has to come back and repeat that same exercise. What she'll do is she's going to do 3 on one side, and then I'm going to bring her over real quick and get her to do 3 on the other side, because what I want her to do is kind of show how the repetitions actually add up and the cardio will influence your game. Here we go, Grier. Now what happens is she swings through low, attacks the basket, boom, she does it again. Sometime I'll come up and make sure it's low enough, good. She attacks the basket. Every single time it's a swing through low, attack the ball. Other side of Grier, other side. Now she goes to the other side, and we just want to make sure we get some of the other side. Swing through low with her left hand. There we go. Swing through low. It's just repetition. 1 more. All right. Now, that was a swing through layup, and again, you put yourself in this position of doing 5 on this side, and then you do 5 on that side. And if you notice, every single time when she had to go back and touch this line here, that was her getting back on defense. And then after she got back on defense, someone stole the ball, we rebounded it, she came down and she got a layup, or she put herself in the position for one of the swing through progressions, okay? Now, what I normally do, and this is very important that you listen to this. Normally what I do after each individual session of the swing through progression, I like to add another exercise. What I like to do is what I call a core push-up, a set of push-up, regular push-ups. We like to do some sit-ups. We can take a medicine ball. We can do some hops. We can do some lunges down the court and back, which we'll talk about a little later. But I throw those in between because while the heart rate is really racing, now we want to give them something else to do. And then when it's their turn to go again, it's like we're constantly building stamina and cardio to play the game of basketball. And then what I like to do after that is sometimes what we'll do is we'll take right now, if she was really tired, we'll go right to the foul line and we'll get 5 free throws in. And a lot of times if you're working with 2 people, it's really ideal because it becomes your turn, then my turn, and we use those turns as our rest, okay? Now what we've already established the layup with a Grier. Now where we're gonna go is we're just gonna take it a little bit further and we're gonna swing through and we're gonna stay with 3. I think 3 is a good number right now, but again, I want it at 5, okay? Because I found 5 to be the maximum ability and effort of all ages. What Macy's gonna do is Macy's now gonna do the same thing that we just had a Grier do. He's gonna swing through, okay? Remember, you have to swing through. You have to stay low. After he swings through, he's not gonna shoot the layup. And the reason why he's not gonna shoot the layup is because there's a 6'7", 6'8" guy standing behind him, and he's already blocked his shot. So what we're not gonna do, we're not gonna challenge him, okay? So what we're gonna do, same progression, swing through, but now Macy's only gonna take 1 dribble, and he's gonna stop short, and he's gonna shoot almost that same identical shot, the one that we shot when we were doing the 15s. Now the 15s come into play, okay? He was 15 for 15 when he did those. Let's see how many he makes out of this 6. Here we go, Mace. He swings through, stop, right there. 15, he made 15 before. He's already 0 for 1. Come on, Mace, here we go. Swing through, off the glass, same spot. That's 1 for 1 for Macy. Same spot. Other side, other side. He's going to the other side now. There we go, Mace. We 1 for 3 right now. We just was 15s. Keep the concentration up. Concentration up. There we go. Maybe we just had to get Macy's focus a little bit better. Nice and focused. Off the glass. Now. Or maybe he likes the left side. Okay. That drill right there is another great one because it just emphasized everything that we've been doing. Everything is progression from the layup to that drill. And then as we keep going, just keep in mind how everything fits together. The last time we shot the layup, imagine you're in the game, you shoot the layup, it gets blocked. So you know you can't go in there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold up and you're gonna pull up for that same shot. You know the one that you've been shooting 3 times 15, 4 or 5 times a week? It's the same as the layup. That's how I believe. It's the same as the layup. It's called the mid-range, and it's what we're not doing anymore. So those are some of the things that we need to make sure we have a complete repertoire of tools in our toolbox, I'll say. Tools in our toolbox so that no problem can't be fixed.